Well, good morning, everyone. Now, we all know our tap water tastes and smells, well, terrible. And hard water problems are just really present here, I know, in my home. So it's a never-ending battle. But did you know that the water you're showering and bathing in is the main culprit that's drying out your skin and making your hair brittle and frizzy and those horrible flyaways that you probably see right here?
Oh, now you look beautiful.
Right now? Oh.
Well, here to tell us how we can get our smooth skin and silky hair back and maybe not have to use all those lotions and creams is independent water consultant Derk Chamberlin. Derk, it's so good to have you back on.
It's good to see you again.
So we all know our water tastes bad, but it's actually worse for us in many other ways. Can you go into some of those?
Yeah, you know what? Believe it or not, it's not the soap you use, the body wash, the shampoo, the conditioner. It all makes for great marketing stories, but it's actually the tap water that we use in the shower and in the bath that makes our skin dry. So let's take dry skin first. The real villain here is the chlorine that they put in to disinfect our water, because chlorine actually destroys the natural oils in your skin. I mean, have you ever gotten out of the shower and after you've completely dried off, you start to feel a little itchy and stuff?
Terrible.
That's why you have to use all those lotions. And I mean, especially women use all those lotions after they get out of the bath or the shower. And that's why when your skin loses that moisturizer, that natural oil, that's when it loses its natural elasticity, and so you start to get wrinkles. And that leads to more and more lines and stuff like that. And people don't realize it. I bet you never thought that the shower or the bath you take every day is what leads to making you look older.
No, and it's scary.
And that's terrifying, actually. But so I'm definitely concerned about my skin, but as a woman with a ton of hair, I'm also really concerned because I know we said at the beginning, this is actually affecting the quality of our hair. So kind of go through what chlorine is doing to our hair.
You know what? Chlorine damages hair a little bit differently. What it does is it destroys the cuticle on the outside of the hair, which is actually the coating on the outside of the hair strand that protects your hair from something else. Yeah, there's a picture of it right there. So it breaks down the cuticle. Once it breaks down the cuticle, it's free to get inside to the protein that's actually in your hair that actually like if you color your hair, you lighten it, you highlight it, it's the protein inside that actually holds the color. And when the chlorine gets in there, it absolutely destroys the color in your hair. And that's what makes your hair look like straw a lot of the time.
Oh, wow.
And that sounds awful to us. And what can we actually do to stop this?
You know what? The best way to do it is get a water system that takes the chlorine out of your water. Get rid of the chlorine in your life. And make sure that any water system you get treats all the water in your house. And old-fashioned water softeners won't do it alone. I mean, the only thing they do is they take the healthy calcium and magnesium that our bodies need out of our water and put salt in. Now, just imagine, okay, you had the chlorine in already. Now imagine what all that salt and everything is doing to your hair and skin.
So you're saying water softeners are not taking out that bad stuff that's making our hair like straw and giving us all those wrinkles. So Derk, you're here. You have to tell us, is there a solution to this?
You know what? If you don't like the taste of your water, and that's what makes most people think, oh, I need a water system. If you don't like the taste of your water, maybe you're tired of buying case after case of bottled water, and you're concerned about the chlorine and contaminants in the shower, it's probably time you think about getting a whole house water system that actually takes the bad stuff out of all of the water coming in your home before it gets to you. And the best one I found is that one I brought along from H2O Concepts.
Well, and there are some essential things that make it different. Can you tell us what those are?
Exactly, Alex. You know what? This is the only system of its kind available. There's nothing else like it. It's made right here in Arizona, so it's made for our water. It's made to take the stuff that's in our water out. With that system, that one system, you get great tasting water at every faucet, so you'll never buy another case of bottled water. It takes the chlorine contaminants out in the shower so that you're not bathing it. It's not being absorbed through your skin, or it's not destroying your hair. And you know what? It doesn't use salt. So unlike a water softener that puts salt in the water and it leaves your skin all slippery and slimy like softened water does, it doesn't. So, and the other thing is, their patented electronics inside the system actually breaks up hardness before it happens. So you're not spending a lot of time scrubbing hard water deposits. It virtually eliminates all your hard water problems. And you know what? Once this is installed in your garage, and that's where it usually goes, once it's installed in your garage, you don't have to touch it for 10 years.
Wow.
There's no filters to buy, no salt to add, nothing to do except enjoy great water everywhere in your house. But, you know, everybody gets a water system because their water tastes bad. This is actually Tucson water after it's been through one of those systems. So
cheers.
Take a taste. See what you think.
Wow. It's completely different from my tap water.
Imagine having that coming out of every faucet in your house. And you know what the neat thing is? You'll never run out. I mean, what happens when you run out of a case of bottled water? Or you go, oh, gosh, I gotta go back to the store.
Now I have to drink the yucky stuff again.
Or go back to the store. Right, yeah, exactly. You'll never run out.
Amazing. Well, I love that it's in our garage. It's out of the way. We don't have to touch it for 10 years. And it's made in Arizona. And one thing I love is you came to us today as well with an amazing special from H2O Concepts. So tell us about that.
H2O Concepts does have an amazing deal. If you call right now and you're one of the first 20 callers that say you saw it on the Morning Blend, they'll give you a $400 discount, a $250 manufacturer's kick the salt rebate, free normal installation. So installation won't cost you anything. And their financing package is available to fit any budget OAC, so there's no reason not to call.
It's a no-brainer. I mean,
you can actually own one of these things for what you pay every month in bottled water almost.
Right, and you know, CES in Las Vegas is going, the Consumer Electronics Show. We've been talking about the gadgets of the future for a couple days. You know what? This is the water softener, the water cleaner of the future for your house.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it. Well, I want to say, Derk, cheers to you.
Thank you,
and
Heather.
Happy New Year. So if you want the most advanced home water system available, great tasting water from every faucet, no chlorine or contaminants in the shower, and no more hard water problems, just call H2O Concepts at 1-877-442-5222 or visit h2oconcepts.com.